rose gold, but something about it felt... Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how I got this look that I'm wearing right now. It is a really, it's a simple glam, like a fall kind of inspired look. Like a little bit of silver and gold on the eyes, and then like a toned down cranberry lip, really highlighted. And I really like this look, and I hope you enjoy watching this video. And please give it a thumbs up if you do, and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. So if you want to see this look that I'm wearing right now, just keep on watching. So I already washed and moisturized my face. I used the Estee Tomatoes Daily Balancing Moisturizer. I've been using this a lot and it works really well. So I'm going to go ahead and just clip my hair back really quick. So the primer I'm going to be using today is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I've been using it a lot lately and it works so well with the foundation I'm going to be using. The combination works so good together and it lasts all day long. So the foundation that I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. This is a newer-ish foundation and I'm using the shade Soft Beige. This is light medium with warm undertones. And I'm going to be blending this in with just an oval brush. This is just one from BeautyKate that I got from Amazon. And then I'm going to go over it with a damp sponge.
Don't wanna live as an untold story. Rather go out in a blaze of glory. I can't hear you. I don't feel you.
I'm working in sections on my face because this stuff does dry down pretty quick, so I like to just do my face in maybe 4 sections. And I'm bringing it down my neck just to make sure that they match, because my neck is so much lighter than my face. But this foundation does match the rest of my body, like my arms match this foundation, so that's why I use a shade a little bit darker than my neck, because I don't want my face and my neck to be so much lighter than the rest. This stuff has nice coverage. It's kind of like a medium-ish coverage, but it is really buildable, so I'll just normally do a thin layer on my entire face and then add just a little bit more where I need it. Alright, next I'm going to go in with my concealer, and the concealer that I'm going to be using is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. This is in the shade Fair Neutral. So I'm going to put this in the areas of my face that I want to brighten, under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, my chin, and my cupid's bow. Bring this up onto my lids to prime my eyes for shadow. Go ahead and set under my eyes. I'm using the RCMA No Color Powder. And I just dip my damp sponge right into this and just set under here. I'm also going to kind of bake on top of my eyelids too, and in any other parts of my face where I put the concealer and where I don't want it to crease. Like a small ball. My smile lines always crease, so I always just bake a little bit there too. And while that's going to be setting, I'm going to just take some more powder on the sponge and just stamp it all around the rest of my face. I'm not going to let it set and bake these spots. I just do this because it's the easiest way to get the loose powder out of this and onto my face without it going everywhere. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. This one is from e.l.f. It's the Total Face brush from e.l.f. It's really big and fluffy. It's not dense, hardly at all. It's just super soft. And this is one I like to use for if I want to just kind of blend powder, this loose powder, out over my face without trying to add more coverage or without messing up my foundation.
Got a bulletproof heart. You got a hollow point smile. Me and your runaway scars got a photograph dream.
I'm gonna let that just stay sitting under my eyes for a few more minutes while I am I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. For eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Chella eyebrow cream. This is one of the products I got in my Ipsy bag a couple of months ago, I think. And I've been using this every time I do my makeup, and it works so well. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up with a spoolie real quick and then fill them in with this brow cream.
I got troubled thoughts and the self-esteem to match. What a catch, what a catch.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set these with some clear brow gel from e.l.f.
Like you, shades all spinning in the summer rain.
I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of my face makeup, let the powder in my eyes set for a minute or so more. I'm going to go in with blush. The blush I'm going to be using is this Milani powder blush in the shade Tea Rose. This stuff has a horrible smell, but it's just so, so pretty.
I will keep quiet, you won't even know I'm here.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and brush away the powder on top of and under my eyes.
They're all around me, circling like vultures.
So I'm going to go ahead and start on my eyeshadow before I finish up the rest of my face. The palette I'm going to be using today for most of the eyes is going to be this Nude Rose Gold palette from e.l.f. This one is so pretty. It has such pretty shades. There are just like some pink lighter shades, and it goes to these darker ones. And I'm going to just be doing a combination of all of these. I'm going to take a fluffy blending a fluffy blending brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to first go in with just like this lightest matte shade for just all over my lid. I'm also taking this shade like all the way up to my brow bone, basically.
Off in the distance, there is resistance bubbling.
The shade I'm going to be using is the other matte, the second matte shade in this palette. Let me see if I can see it better. This first one is matte, and this one, which is the fourth one down, is matte. And then this like taupey colored one right here is also matte. And so I'm going to just go ahead and go in with this one. And this one I'm going to be putting in my crease mainly, but kind of blending it out over like a large area right there above my crease. Most of the like autumn, fall makeup looks, eye looks that I'll see online are going to be like these bright, like orange, kind of reddish, smoky eye kind of looks, like maybe like a sunset or eye or something. But I love cooler toned eyeshadows, kind of like the gray tones. That's why I like this palette so much, because a lot of these have like that gray, cool undertone. And whenever I see those colors, they remind me of like fall and like the holidays and like getting into the colder weather. So that's why I'm going in that direction for this look. Now I'm going to take this third matte shade right here, and I'm going to just focus this kind of on the outer half, and try to keep it as much into the crease as I can, just on like the last half.
Open the walls, play with your dolls. We'll be a perfect family when you walk.
Okay, then I'm also going to take one of these lighter colors. I'm just going to use this first one, and just a little bit of this to blend out the edges. So I'm just taking this up, like right at the top of where that darker shadow like stops, kind of, just to help blend it out and blend it so it's not so harsh.
Lonely shadows following me.
Now I'm going to take a smaller, more precise brush. This is an eye crease brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to take this shade right here, which is the second to last one in this palette. And it's this darker, and it's kind of just a dark gray silverish color. I want to take just a little bit of this and focus it just right there on the outer corner, like right in my crease.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh.
to just take a larger brush again to blend this out just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and take just a mixture of any of these shades that we already used, run these on my lower lash line with this smaller brush. Mainly keeping it on the outer like three-quarters of it.
It's gonna get better, it's gonna work better. Give it a minute, it's gonna turn around, 'cause it's gonna get better.
Really quickly line my upper lash line with just some black liner. This is the Wonderwand from Ciate.
I miss a doctor man, he questions his hands, lost his mind, clinically fine, but he found a way to cope, needle in his throat, falling down, but the wheel is spinning around.
What I'm going to do for my eyes is I'm going to add a little bit of gold in here with this e.l.f. Molten Liquid eyeshadow in the shade Liquid Gold. Put it on my lid portion that I left free of shadow. And then after that I'm going to, and these things blend out really well before they dry with just like a fluffy brush. That's what I'm going to blend it out with. They do dry pretty quick, so I'm going to work one eye at a time.
Don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out or looked down on. Just try your best. Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks, you say sit down.
I'm going to go ahead and bring this into my inner corner and down right below it on the lower lash line, like just like a quarter of the way there to kind of connect with that darker shadow.
If you're sick, if you're sick, if you're sick, if you're sick of it. If you're sick, if you're sick, if you're sick of it.
Taking this second shade in this palette, which is just kind of a soft pink shimmery, and I'm going to put this on my brow bone.
Once upon a time, I believe it was a Tuesday when...
So the last thing I have to do for the eyes is just some mascara, and I am using, where'd it go? I'm using the Wet n Wild like 3-step fiber mascara kit, but just the mascara part of this. This is an amazing mascara. It's my favorite mascara I have.
I want the sky to fall. God, I feel so small tonight.
So the eyes are all the way done, and I'm going to go ahead and just finish up my face. Next thing I'm going to do is bronzer, and I'm using the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula in the shade Light Bronzer. Brush I'm using is the contour brush from Wet n Wild. I'm going to go in with highlight. The highlighter that I'm going to be using is Champagne Pop by Becca. This stuff is so pretty. I'm using this small tapered brush from e.l.f. for my highlight. This is a really good highlighting brush.
Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse, pull me like a ripcord, break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, word upon your lip.
So I'm going to put a little bit of this on the bridge of my nose and bring some onto my cupid's bow. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is just, before I do my lips, I'm going to set my face with some spray. This is the Mist and Set spray from e.l.f. For my lips, I'm using the UltaBeauty Matte Lip Cream. This is just like a travel size one in the shade Bombshell. It's kind of a purple-ish, cranberry-ish color. And you could leave this matte like this, or you could go over it with a lip gloss, which I'm not sure if I want to do that now. I think I like how this looks, so I'm going to just leave it like this. I'm not going to do any lip gloss, but this is the completed makeup look. Hope you enjoyed this video today. If you want to see more looks like this, just make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye!